Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jamesing with Games. What's up, folks? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday afternoon. Here we are at 58 Dream Street for the 13th session of our Wizardry Gaiden for Throb of the Demon's Heart playthrough. And this is a momentous one indeed, I believe, barring unforeseen disaster. Because we discovered last time that just like how the Tower of Stillness simplified itself in terms of puzzles after we'd beaten the Tower of Witchcraft, same thing has happened to the Tower of Spirits simplified itself. Well, the same thing has happened to the Tower of Stillness. And so it's quite possible. I've accepted that the backup party, welcome your mom. I was going to do the Tower of Stillness with the backup party to get them into decent shape because I'm assuming, in fact, I feel extremely confident now that something lies beyond these three towers, like a final dungeon. And that's probably the most likely place to get a party kill. So I wanted to level up the secondary party some, but I just hate grinding. And so what I'm going to do is just roll the dice. I'm going to stomp through the Tower of Stillness as quickly as I can with the primary party, find out what's up afterwards, and then, if it comes to it, I'll do whatever I have to do with the primary party. But the Tower of Stillness, stripped down to nothing. Yeah, grinding is just... I've done a little bit of grinding in Wizardry games before, mainly when you get your entire party wiped out. They kind of have to. But otherwise, if I'm going to go around trying to level up characters, I would like to do it while doing something. And if there's if there's nothing left to do in the Tower of Stillness besides just go through it, directly without solving any of the puzzles, or completing any of the tasks, I don't see the point if I can help it. You know, if the primary party gets wiped out, we'll probably have to grind with the secondary party. I will accept that if I'm forced to. But so far, this has been a kinder, gentler wizardry. So maybe, just maybe, I can pull it off with one party. We're going to find out. I'm interested to see exactly how stripped down the Tower of Stillness has become. Ivy, Sasha, Kiki, Cedric, Mary, James. We're all at full health, of course, but are we also... Right, I don't think we'll be laden down with anything either. Well, I mean, we're laden down with what are probably a lot of pointless quest items that would have been needed, but are no longer needed. In the Tower of Stillness, mostly. In the Tower of Spirits, mostly. So... I'm holding 3 recovery cards. So if that final dungeon is really challenging, hopefully it has one of those card reader machines, because I haven't used a recovery card yet in this game. Very nice. Okay, so the standard path that I recall, I mean, I don't know if it's the standard, but the one that I did when I tried this in a different abandoned playthrough in the Tower of Stillness is you have to make your way up to the second floor via the 4 towers on the first floor to find 4 statues, to then go to 4 paintings, and the statues are little animals, and each animal goes into the paintings are of the seasons. You match them up, they come to life and go in. When all of them have, it opens the door so you can get to the 3rd floor. On the 3rd floor, you must find a guy who pulls a cord and drops you down 1 floor into a part of the 2nd floor you can't otherwise reach. And then there's 2 more chutes, which are just tiles in Wizardry that drop you to the floor below, that gets you to the basement. And in the basement, there's a plot line where the former lord of this castle has been betrayed by his, probably his whatever the Japanese equivalent of the Grand Vizier is. And you reunite his head with his body or something, put him to rest, and that clears the way to go up to the 4th floor. Yeah, Greg's gone. Greg's gone away. Not gone like forever, but he's on vacation, and him and his partner are off of the peninsula visiting. So no Greg and James beat him up this week, and no the other thing. Friday Night Frosthaven. I didn't use Tuesday evening to do anything, but I very well might use Thursday and or Friday. I don't know. I'm still thinking. But what if it turns out that the entire like basement thing is no longer necessary and you can just go to the 4th floor and get the Lord Vessel? This is going to take like no time at all. The hardest part is just going to be remembering exactly where the stairs up are. But even that's not too hard. Okay, wait. Or is it? It's sort of hard in the sense that I'm not going to map this, hopefully, because I'm hoping this will just be very quick. But there's a lot of different areas that are like, they have all these rooms laid out in blocks. Ooh. Well, worth going hard here, I think. Well, probably not even that hard. Oh, yeah, we have a surprise round. Never mind. I like that we got 3 different sprites for the masters. That's fun. Yeah, just one of the standalone closet rooms. Wow, one of us took 10 damage. Outrageous. Good for them, landing a hit. Decent experience point rewards. Who took the hit? Oh, never mind. We did 10 damage to one of them. Okay. I am going to have to cast some Duma Pick, even if only to find out what direction I'm facing. Okay. So, yeah, this floor is just like a bunch of banks of single standalone tower rooms. And I think one of those, or closet type rooms, and I think just one of them is the stairs up. I think. Unfortunately, the stairs up are never hidden behind doors. So, hopefully, won't be too hard to track them all down. And again, decent experience point rewards on the way. Whoops. Also, help the experience go down easy. Hail British! I'm hoping to finish the Tower of Stillness here very quickly without making any maps. We'll see how that goes, but I'm hopeful. It's just a matter of finding the stairs up. Which are, I believe, somewhere just in these various banks. Not I believe. I think I remember. I might not remember. Ooh, all right. Ha! Okay, so it's not one of the banks. It's actually just, Hail Cedric. I'm blitzing the Tower of Stillness here because why not? if I ever have to come back this way, which I might. Right. Way easier than I thought it was, even, to get up to the 4th floor. So then the only remaining question is, with the other 2 towers conquered, does the sort of defanging of the Tower of Stillness take away any need to do the rest of this quest? Oh no, possibly not. Let's see what Cedric can do. Okay. Might have to actually spend at least a little bit of time doing stuff. Try a few times here. Some delights consist of delightfully abstaining from it. I like that. And it's very true. There are some things where you'll just enjoy yourself more. Alright. Nameless Dread. And then every step you take, a cord hangs from the ceiling. Some of these just open additional doors in and out of this room. And then all the rest of them set off traps. The only way to win is not to play. And then... Oh no. Oh wait. No. Right. The NPCs are all dead. So... this one would be where a guy was standing who would pull this cord to drop me. The floor vanishes. And we'll make our way down to the basement. I suppose what's happened here... floated over a chute. Ah. Apparently the first floor vanishing overcomes Lithophite because it's a plot chute and not a regular chute. Okay. I know we have the spell here, but I don't remember what it's called. Maybe is the beginning of your action the boundary of another human. Not quite parsing that one. Wait, I should be looking at James. Or it might be Mary. But one of us has a... Ah, maybe the beginning of your action is the boundary of another human. Neat. There it is. Pallius. I am sometimes guilty of, dispels all of our temporary spells. I sometimes, not as much anymore, but certainly when I was less well off financially, I would sometimes, go to the record store, look at a bunch of CDs I'd like to buy, not buy them, and then be like, all right, just saved $70. I feel good about that. Now I can go home. All right. We've made it to the basement. This was very scary the first time I got here, when I was playing offline. Not sure I can do this without resorting to mapping, but I'm going to try. Just to save time. Once it starts to seem like it's not saving time, I will accept defeat and draw a map. Okay. Oh, whoops. Also get Kiki to throw up low Milwa. So sometimes that abstaining pleasure, I didn't really go that hard on. I got just a little bit of it and then abandoned ship. So, I'm trying to do this from memory, but I think if the ghosts still exist... Ooh. Okay. Hey. That sucks, but... good for them surviving an entire round of our attacks. Somewhere in here, I think the ghost of the of the Lord's wife would be? Interesting. That's like I have mixed feelings about that. Not that it's not... It's great for people to save money, and libraries are great. And you know what? Actually, no, not mixed feelings, because authors actually... I've read multiple authors recently, now that I think about it, saying that they actually benefit from libraries having their books. Both because the libraries, pay for it. Libraries are some of the best customers, people who sell books. Okay. Feels like I've gone in the rooms here. And there should have been a ghost, but perhaps the ghosts have also been exorcised? Or perhaps I was taken the wrong way. Seems you stepped on something. The ghosts are exorcised. So, I believe it's just a matter of finding the Lord of the Manor. I think. We'll try. Dreamshade, Watershade, Ninja Dogs. I think we can do this quickly. Well, one of the dogs didn't die, but all it did was call for help. None came. Try not to, imagine this playing out in real life too much. The helpless dog screaming for help as the six of us surround it and kill it. Okay, so let's use a Duma pick to find my way out of this little complex. Oh, I'm out of the complex, I think. You know what I should have done as soon as... Oh, yes, okay. So, here's the stairs. In here, in this vicinity. I've come back around here. In here was where the wife used to be, and I believe the husband used to be just right here. And I probably don't even have to do the whole unite his head and body thing if he's exorcised. Probably I can just walk in and find his key, I think. Was it here? Oh, it was here. Into the darkness. No, he is still here. Okay. I can't. Okay. You know what? No point in putting up low Milwa, because if I'm required to go... Wait, no. Maybe there is a point. No, there's not. If I'm required to do all the standard quest things here, then... there's going to be a lot of darkness. Fortunately... Okay. I think it's literally just turn right and go up those stairs. Back to the first floor. When I get into another darkness area, I'll know that I'm doing it right. Check this out. It's now been like 2 months since I actually did this originally. This is what brute forcing your way through a dungeon without ever mapping it will do to your brain. I certainly don't have a mental map of the dungeon, but of the pathway that I had to go on this pathway over and over and over again. Ooh, one of us took 4 damage. I think it was Ivy, who has almost 200 hit points. So we'll just accept it. They're pitiful traps here. And if this gets us into a... No. Okay. Alright. Into the darkness area. Nope. I think I'm on the right path here. Secret door. Great work, Diaphic spell. Not even detecting the damn secret door. Okay, now we're somewhere, I think. I don't remember the last part here. Hey, good for them. They actually put up a real trap for us. Not that that's any problem when Cedric the Bard is on the case. Oh, the one thing here is that I'm trying to remember exactly what to do. And I'm pretty sure there's a one-way door that will take me back against my will. So, hopefully I avoid that. If not, I am feeling pretty confident of getting this all done with Duma pick. I don't know if it made sense to use Mahalito on salamanders. No! Even the ones who took hits took very small hits because presumably salamanders have fire resistance. These are not salamanders like the creatures we're familiar with underneath rocks, who die inevitably if ever touched by a human. Although that also sounds like a mythological creature's property. These are the fantasy salamanders. Fire beasts. Hey, just a straight up baboon. Don't even remember fighting that before. When I was a kid, I always thought of the whole ape kingdom or family or whatever it is as like the gorillas are the scary ones because I read some Tarzan books of my grandmother's as a kid. And then, you know, just various forms of goofy monkey. Oh, okay. There can't be a one-way door back because we're actually on the basement level here. The second level basement. Okay. So I guess let's just go everywhere and hopefully find... I think... Hopefully this quest works without identifying the amulet. Because now that I think about it, I think the idea is find the husband's body, find the Lord's body, wherever it was dumped, and leave the amulet with it. And then he won't chase you away. But, in reality, there are all kinds of terrifying apes. Not that the terrifying apes aren't also pretty charming in their own right. Chest was not trapped. I was willing to roll the dice on a teleporter just sending us right to where we needed to be. That's actually how the CRPG addict beat Wizardry 1 for the first time without experiencing the final dungeon level. He got to the final dungeon level, did one fight. Yeah, it was striking to me when I read Edgar Allan Poe's Murders in the Rue Morgue for the first time. And, you know, this is your warning. Mute for 5 seconds or 10 seconds right now if you don't want to be spoiled on a 200-year-old detective story. The murderer turns out to be an orangutan. Because, in fact, they're fearsome beasts. Ooh. My gut tells me there's another secret door. Not my gut. My memory. My explicit memory of having already done this. Oh man. Poison gas. And I got 4 of us. Fortunately, we have the technology to deal with that. The technology being, I guess, the blessings of the gods. Or the... I don't know. I don't know if Wizardry has a clearly defined cosmology. I think it does by the post classic series Wizardry games, like 6 through 8, I think get a lot more into plotting. I think there's a secret door right here. Or maybe it's here? Yes. Once again, it would be great if the combination of the very experienced bard with high IQ... Oddly enough, Cedric's agility is much worse than his IQ. Maybe agility is still the stat even for finding secret doors. It might just be the... Okay. Here we are in a big open area that represents, I believe, like the cells of the dungeon. The secret part of the prison. I think this whole lower level is supposed to be like the tower dungeon. And then I think we should have to find the cell that they chained the Lord up in until his bones rotted or whatever. Miss Shadow. I remember liking that enemy just because of the fun name. Ooh, we took a couple hits there, which I don't love. But shall be okay. Huh. Jeez. Well, that was a hardy enemy party, not that it did anything for them to be so hardy. Oh, cool. A mask enemy, except it's actually like just a face. Probably not this one. Because it looks like we have that kind of closing in symmetrical design of a left and right closet, and then when you step in between them, there's another one. Yep. Detention cell. Authorized entry only, you say? I authorize myself. There's a torture rack here. Search it. A set of manacles are attached to this thick wooden board for both hands and feet. Many people must have been tortured with this device. There's a human-shaped stain on the wood. Yikes. Blood marks everywhere. Though you would rather not, you force yourself to examine the device just in case. The board and leg manacles show no anomalies. When you grab the arm shackles, you find you can pull the chain outward. A secret door. Okay, now we're getting there, right? I think. Oh, right, I remember this being a more challenging place to navigate because some of these doors were closed. Maybe some of them still are? There are switches for them. But I think they're probably just all open in the same flattening of the challenge that happened in the Tower of Spirits. I mean, if anything, it'd be strange if they made the third stairs up. Is that good? Huh? Let's not go back upstairs just yet until we've actually... Oh, hey, we're into a darkness area that we've already been in. Oh, no. I went through a one-way door, didn't I? Sure did. Oh, well. We know the way. Look at me go. Into the detention cell. Okay. Try this again. I see where not to go. You know what? What else do we need Kiki's third level slots for? This will be a slightly easier if I can see. Looks like instruments of torture. Let's search. There's a serrated stone bed. On top of it are stacked numerous heavy stone slabs. Well, that's awful. You examine the horrific device. But other than the long, dried blood marks, you see nothing of interest. This is promising. A whole wing of more of the previously lost. Haha! A headless corpse is strung up on the wall. Please let me use the amulet item, even though we haven't identified it. Yes, you place the spiritual charm around its neck. A beautiful light flashes forth, bringing light to the cell. And from within the light, a giant human face appears. You bastards! Where did you get a hold of that? An encounter. This is not the way it went before, but that's because I was actually... He came and was like, hey, you got that from my wife. Thank you. Big experience, because it is a boss fight. Does it leave anything? Nope. Apparently we killed the ghost so hard we also destroyed his body. Now, I want to get back to that one-way door. Perfect. Yeah. Now I'm just trying to retrace my steps. I think I'm retracing my steps. Yep. This is much easier when not only is your party strong enough that the monsters aren't really any threat, but also you already know what to do. Both of those things help. Here in the darkness. Oh. I like how the mini-map kind of simulates the idea that if you did have 6 people and they were traveling this close together, they could absolutely feel out where the walls are. Out of the dark, but then back in. I don't think there are any gimmicks, secret doors, or concealed alternate routes. I don't think. I could easily be wrong, though. Oh, we have the initiative here. Boom. Beautifully done. Watch me set off like a rainbow ray. We need to level up the rescue party. It was a bomb, but we all survived. Ghost Swarm seemed plausible. I guess I shouldn't have trusted it. Fortunately, I don't believe there's anything really left here to do. Awful close to losing Sasha. The rest of the gang, everyone except for James and Sasha, it's just fine. No harm can come to them. This place is set up to cause the misery of anyone who every time they get out of a darkness square is like, better put low Milwa back up. Seems you stepped in something. Found a jewel. I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school when I tell you that that's a round jewel that will fit in the round slot on that locked door, barring us from the 4th floor. So even though I had to do this quest, it was much easier, although also crueler. Definitely the quest was more rewarding when I felt like, you know, I'd put the wronged lord to his rest than when I was just killing him. But what can you do? Literally nothing. The game doesn't give you a choice. But yeah, I started out already, as soon as I started playing the game, the whole time I've been playing, I've been saying, I bet there's the real final dungeon beyond the 3 dungeons. But any suspense was settled once I realized, oh hey, it makes, once you finish one dungeon, it just makes the other 2 much easier. Whoop. Boom, look at me go. What is this? I'm actually mildly confused. I didn't remember there being 2... Oh, wait. Never mind. Yes. I remember that place now. Just because in that place where you land in the basement, there are multiple ways you can go. Okay, we might as well heal up, get our slots back, just in case. What if it, you know, supercharges the boss in exchange for having nerfed everything else? I don't think that's going to happen. But at this point, why would we take unnecessary risks when it's not even a too tedious process to just do this? Ah, that was a terrible Dialma roll. It's like Dialma must be at least 3d8. I believe that nobody will be anywhere as close. Oh, you know what? That's not close, but like, it's closer than I was expecting. Kiki's getting there. Very good, very good. All right. You know what? I'm not sure that I need to, but it could not hurt to just make sure that I've got free space. And I might as well identify this. A blue crystal. Parentheses. Also round. More best plate. That's generous. Probably just selling these daggers. Dagger of slice. Dagger of slice. A broken card. Why would you buy this broken card? Even for $5. I mean, maybe he's a tinkerer. Maybe Daikoku has it within him to repair the thing. Staff of Fire. Cool. I'm just way too loaded down with stuff. If we don't get something that sounds like absolutely brilliant. Like, I'm expecting... I don't know if I'll ever see it, but, like, even in Wizardry 1, there was some class-specific special gear. The Smiling Mask. That was also part of it, although I don't remember how. I'll hold on to the Deluxe Cuirass to pass it off. So I guess I'll just leave James laden down. Okay. This should be our last trip to the Tower of Stillness. If it's just the end of the game, we get the Lord Vessel and it's like, hey, you're a Wizardry Master. Then I'm calling bullshit. But I think it's gonna... I think there's something. There's gotta be. It just makes sense for there to be something. Because otherwise, wouldn't you want clearing one tower to make the other towers more challenging? Oh, I started this thought long ago and didn't finish it. But the CRPG addict beat Wizardry for the first time by fighting the first enemy he met in the at the bottom of the dungeon. And then... There we go. And then setting off a teleport trap. Because I never had this problem. I've had worse luck identifying things in this game, which is otherwise gentler and kinder than the two Wizardries I've played the most. Wizardry 1, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Wizardry 5, Heart of the Maelstrom. But the CRPG addict had just a terrible time getting his... thief to correctly identify traps. So he set off a teleporter trap, which teleported him directly to Weirna's room. Is this NPC actually here anymore? There's an NPC here who, when I met her, she just attacked me. And we killed her. Well, one of the two-headed snakes survived. One of them. Let's have Mary follow up on that. Oh. Sweet. I'm sure there's probably some way that I could have also had friendly relations with the NPCs here. I think the key is just to follow the hallway and not take the turns. I don't think this is a very elaborate floor. Yeah. And that would have been locked, but for something with an NPC getting an item. One Ramasashi. Hey, she survived a hit. Good for her. She didn't survive two. Something is written in ink on a wooden sign above the door. Room of the General. Ah, so it was the General who betrayed the Lord. Is he still here? This room must have once been glamorously decorated, but now it has been reduced to sooty starkness. Like every other room, there's nothing special about it. After a while, a sinister-looking man appears and comes towards you while opening and closing a fancy fan. Hey, pal. Well, who are you then? Come to assault the room of Shogun Gurus? Your name? It is I, the famous Gurus. What are you doing? Because of the Lord Vessel. I can't get out of here. I'm trying to figure out a way to leave this tower despite that. Would... I want to get back to running my my mail escort service. You might have heard of us. Guys are us. You want a smiling mask? Nope, that's a valuable item. Do you know the Lord Vessels? Lord Vessels? If you want that thing, I'll give it to you. Here's the key. So saying, the man tosses the key towards you. Wow. I'm pretty sure I just talked to him once when I played and then fought him to get the key. And you know, he's a bad guy. But apparently using talk the second time, he just gives you the key. Which makes sense. The Lord Vessel is causing him a problem. The altar in front of you gives off a powerful aura. A glowing azure sphere is on top of a marble altar encrusted with gems. They really aren't into depicting the azure sphere part. The sphere does not seem to be touching the altar. The mechanic by which the sphere is floating and giving off light eludes you. Stranger still, I wonder if it's an emulation thing. The sword is captured inside the sphere, hanging there silently. Let's take it. When you grip the sword, you feel a sensation like an electric shock run through your body. Ivy dies! I remembered that as soon as I pressed X, but I think that's just a necessary sacrifice. Wouldn't it be a thing if right now we get access to the true final dungeon, but neither the D or the Cadorto work, and we lose our frontline fighter? Mary has seriously not acquired... Oh, she has Cadorto, but she never got D, the basic resurrection spell. I think Cadorto also works on the dead. I sure hope it does. Let's try it. Ivy was revived. Hooray! And with full hit points. I would have had one more Cadorto slot left if it had not worked and she had turned to ash, but I would have been pretty nervous about using it after having just seen it fail. Instead, it works. If only we had... Do we? I don't think we do. I think I would have celebrated when it happened. Yeah. It must be a level 7 spell. Malor. Teleport. Could really save us some time here. Oh, well, whatever. It's a single long hallway. Excellent. And it's not too long a jaunt out. The longest part is just here on the first floor. It's not very long. To Nobushi. I don't know what a summer is. If I'm being perfectly honest. Everyone's at full health. No need to heal. Let's go get congratulated. Take a screenshot, even though it just says congratulations. 10,000 bucks. But rumors spread throughout the town of the tower inhabitants invading the other towers in search of a new lord vessel. Well, joke's on you, I've got all three. To replace the one that was taken and bring them peace. Congratulations! Here's the important part. Why did I take another... Anyway, here's the part I want. As a reward, you get 10,000 GP, 30,000 experience points, and a new title. Cool. 30,000... Actually, that'll get Kiki there. Alright. Now what happens? Might as well take screenshots of this stuff. Weird revealing, but okay. With the 3 sacred treasures now assembled... Yes? I'm pressing A. No, they're just letting the drama sink in. Oh, I had to press A to get it to start. The king swiftly departed to quell the insurrection. Apparently there was an insurrection. This music is great. but it's also a full piece. So I think basically until they're ready for the next movement, they don't do anything. Okay, I don't think me pressing A was what made the text happen last time, because it's not doing anything now. It's really just wait. The king obtained a complete victory, thanks to the treasures. Uh-oh. Does that mean something bad? Also, what's with the one giant here in this battle scene? There's clearly something more coming. This is not an ending. This is setup. I choose to believe. Here, a kick in the teeth was the ending. Even if I really like this art. And prepared a banquet for his triumphant return. Does the king get poisoned at the banquet? Or is the king going to be the bad guy? Ooh. This doesn't look good. The banquet was organized in the castle's reception hall. It looks like they're all killed. They're just all drunk. We're all drank expensive alcohol served for the victory. All except for one. Oh. The villain reveals himself. The seal that had been protecting the land since antiquity. Yeah. Gromny is gone from the party. Oh no. Did he like slit the princess's throat or something? Oh, no, it's the king himself. Now the goal of shedding the king's blood has been completed. Now it is our time to act. Wizardry. Throb of the demon's heart. Start game. Woohoo. The Scarlet Lotus Castle at night. Do I still have all the characters? Ivy, Sasha, Kiki, Cedric, Mary. Yep. Okay, so it wasn't literally like we lose a character. Although that would have been cool, but also, like brutal. I think even with that 30,000 experience, only Kiki's going to level up right now. But that's better than nothing. Kiki gains a level. No new spells, but you gained IQ. Lost piety, damn it. Kiki does priest spells. Gained vitality. Gained luck. 1 hit point. Kind of a crummy level up. Cedric's getting there. He's down to 5 digits. Mary's even closer. And James is getting there. What did Mary have, if anything, in terms of 7th level spells? I think she had something. Oh, she's got... Right, of course. Cadorto and Madile. Gotta remember about Madile whenever we do our retreat healing. So, one very nice thing about having not done any Tower of Stillness mapping is... Or any more, is that 4 of the squares that I drew to eventually map it are still available. So I've got about an hour to delve into whatever lies ahead. Exciting. Very exciting. I guess I should see, do we have any stuff? Oh, the The priests won't care if we have cool stuff. They've almost certainly taken vows of, not being into stuff. Vows of poverty, so to speak. Probably all of these quest items are useless, but what if they weren't? We definitely I'm not going to switch back to the Nunchaku. And we don't need a lantern. And the Shikanshuri we also don't need. Actually, it might turn out to be good for the samurai. I guess I should be transferring some stuff. Anything that I want to transfer to the other party, I have to do now. So Ivy has nothing I care about transferring. So I'll pop Ivy out of the party for a moment. I think I'm probably in the clear now to read the FAQ of the month on GameFAQs for October 2023 for this game. For the first 3 towers and find out what everything I didn't use was for. Unless it turns out like... Then I'll... no. I'll wind up frustrated with myself if it's like, you won't use this until the... whatever. I just gotta wait. Right. So Ivy didn't have anything important. And then hopefully Casmo the Alchemist has a lot of free slots. That's what I'm betting on. Or praying for, earnestly hoping. Excellent. Very good. Good. I guess I'll give the Staff of Earth to the supporting party. And you know what? If I ever have to use the support party, prior to them acquiring Latamophis, I'll probably be grateful for them having 1 potion of it. Okay. Thanks, Casmo. Now get out of here. Come back, Ivy. Yeah, you can imagine different possibilities. I don't know if there's like a plot with alternate endings in this game. I know the mainline Wizardry series didn't do that until Wizardry 6, which left behind the classic Wizardry system. Okay, I'm just curious though. Is there any like crazy good thing? No. Probably not. I'm going to look at all the things just in case. Like what if there is a $100,000? No, it looks like all the good things they have are just things we sold them. Even as far back as the first Wizardry, that was a very cool feature of the game, that it actually did keep track of what you had sold to the shop. So you could almost use it like a... Okay, so now what? Explore. Well, ancient cave. Okay. I figured it would be some kind of more traditional dungeon. I don't think there's going to be, I don't think the primary vector of progress is going to be going up in the ancient cave. Okay, exciting. Here we go. Presumably there will be a little text crawl here. Looks like it's dark as soon as the first floor, which makes sense. Oh, no, not you, Ivy. You have no spells. Put Diaphic up, even though it does nothing. I will have to continuously search in places that seem like... they might be relevant. Okay. if I do, hopefully on the next level up, fill out James's wizard spells, mage spells spellbook in the 7th circle, and I class him over to alchemist, we know now that there's an alchemist spell that raises the party's magic resistance, which is nice. That's promising. That'd be fun to have. But okay. Descending into the lower depths, you see the labyrinth stretching before you. Cool new music. Standing before the underground labyrinth, but of course there's cool new music. There's a different song for a different main theme for each of the 3 towers. It'd be weird to then reveal the ancient cave, and it's just generic. It's just repurposed assets. Standing before the underground labyrinth, you recall the legend of an abhorrent demon sealed away below the earth. Okay. Rope ladder going up. Climb it? No. But hey, we're back to the classics. That's how you get out of the dungeon in Wizardry. Is there a secret door right here? Nope. Let's just get started. Going through doors. Fighting things. Yellow bees? We've already met yellow bees. They're not impressive enemies. It's interesting because, on the one hand, the game is not really delivered. There have been a few moments of the classic Wizardry tension. Not many. It's definitely been a fair bit easier. Friendly rogue. Let's not murder him. No reason to turn evil now. This floor feels kind of familiar. Like it's the shape. It's sort of reminding me of the first level in the original Wizardry, but I'm not positive. It's been a while since I played that. But yeah, we're back to like low-level monsters. But who knows what could lie ahead. I'll be a little disappointed. Here's the thing. If it never amps up to the point where I repeatedly find myself in fear of being party wiped, then it'll be disappointing if I finish without ever getting party wiped. Whereas if it winds up getting really, really hard, and yet I manage not to be party wiped, well then I'm going to be excited. But a lot depends. A silver sculpture of a boar stands in this room. On the wall next to the sculpture is a message, apparently written by a Dracon. I guess that must be because they scratched it with their claws, or they used the Dracon alphabet or something. Now all but faded away. Though most of it is unreadable, it seems to be a warning about the presence of specters and demons. Well, might as well get started on the map so I annotate this right. And so I don't leave myself too much to do all at once. This really, I think this might just be the first floor of the dungeon in the original Wizardry. Not positive again, but it might be. Okay. So here is the way up. And then going east all the way to 10. And up. And all the way back to there. I wish that I don't think I missed anything in that room that I just drew. But I don't know why I didn't step in every square. Just to feel confident. I think this, I'll have to check. Once I've mapped a little bit more of it, I can go look at a map of Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord first floor. But this feels familiar. 2, and down 1. 1 there. Very nice. 2, 1, 2. It's just a test. Two, 1 there. And then here, we start this little area. Another thing besides just the shape of this place feeling familiar that is making me think that we are revisiting the original Wizardry first level dungeon layout. I wonder if it's... No, there's no way they did a 10 level dungeon and just reuse the original Wizardry entirely. But another thing making me think that my instinct is correct, besides the layout, is the fact that the original Wizardry has 20 by 20 dungeon floors instead of 24 by 24, and this is very clearly not using the outer 2. And the whole reason I did this to annotate silver boar. At any rate, the presence of a silver boar means that even if this is the same layout, it's not the same dungeon. I don't remember a silver boar. Alright. Kind of feels like searching will summon a demon. No, we just found a key. Nice. I wonder if Murphy's ghost will be here. It's a notorious boss enemy in the first game. Notorious mainly because you can fight it, it never... Whoop. It never despawns after you kill it. So you... although I don't think it drops its important quest item every time, as long as you're holding one of it. I don't think. But since it never unspawns, you can step in and out of its room and fight it again and again. And as far as enemies you can meet on the first floor, it's easily the most generous in terms of experience points. Rope ladder going down. Yeah, this is the first level of Wizardry. Cool. Well, at least I remain confident that it is. Should have strafed out of there, I guess. Okay. So... just manually adding to my map here. Three steps from there. 1, 2, 3. Neat. Okay. I'll stop repeating the revelation. This is the layout, for sure, of the first level of the dungeon in Wizardry. But with different distribution of things based on that silver boar statue. Feels like the difficulty curve here might turn out to be very steep. Like, perchance we will... perchance. Maybe we'll go down to the second level and it'll be like, oh! Or, I don't know, maybe... if it stays like this on the second level, I guess I'm going to switch to the secondary party for a bit. Magic Drain, really? Yeah, it's nothing. To Genin. So I think what I'm going to do right now is finish mapping this one wing. And then go test going down to the second floor. Actually, no, even before that, I might as well just go get the secondary party. Have them finish the first floor at least. We're not making any real progress with these characters right now towards their leveling up goals. Friendly woodsman, we leave. Secret door back by any chance? No. No, it's just nothing. I think I've done everything up here. So, let's finish mapping here. And go swap out for a party that can benefit from doing the low-level fights here. Boom, 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 boom. I guess before we should leave, I should check and see if the one unused square, or the few unused squares here aren't, confirm they're not all tricking me because they're hiding secret doors. Hidden by secret doors. Accessible via secret doors. Do. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do. Actually, easier for a moment to come down here. And then two like that and like this. Excellent. All right. Well, yeah. Take a look and see if there are secret doors hiding those places. Encounters just frustrating and tedious like random encounters normally are in RPGs. When you are both far too powerful to receive any tactical challenge from defeating the enemies, and also too advanced to benefit from the experience point and monetary rewards. Wait a minute. I don't need to be doing all this tedious searching from every angle. We have Sasha with the Calco spell. There is space on the other side. And it's accessible by a door. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Calco. Calco is a really fun dungeon exploration spell. That's where the door seemed to be. It may be a one-way door back. Perhaps I should have searched literally where I was standing. When I looked. Okay. No. Well, we gotta do this too. It's not what I'm trying to do. It's not what I'm trying to do. X. There we go. If anybody wanted to sense a secret door. Oh no. Did I just go all the way down? No, I did. I searched the right side. Okay. Well. What we know is that there must be a way in. I guess it could be a teleport gimmick or some unexpected stairs up and down, or it could be any number of things, but holding out hope for a nice, easy secret door. Okay. No. Okay. Let's look in from different angles. There's open space on the other side, but we don't see any further hint. We can't just walk through. It's not an illusory wall. It's probably a teleport gimmick. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, the original Wizardry might have first level teleport gimmicks involved. I think it does. I think. All of the puzzly stuff is in the first 4 levels of a 10-level dungeon in the original Wizardry. Any time you spend on floors 5 through 9 is just because mapping them gives you something to do while you're basically functionally grinding, and more importantly, I guess, maybe finding special equipment. We're all at full. Go figure. Level 1 first floor enemies did nothing to us. Okay. Let's get the secondary party. Flicks Fighters. I still haven't come up with a name for the primary party. In Wizardry 4, where you play as Verdna, the villain of the first game, trying to escape the place they entombed him in. All the enemies are parties of heroes, and it uses the Verdna and his monsters still appear at the top. The enemies appear in the bottom, and you get the same information about the enemies. And they actually used Sing Sing, Casmo, Artian. This party's not even all the way healed up, because Shaban the priest has not been doing great for unlocking spell slots and additional spells, healing spells yet. She's getting close, I think. Well, might as well take them in, heal them up. This might be, the training grounds might actually be a dungeon just set up to allow grinding. But for now, as long as I have I bet I might have read this somewhere. Maybe. Training grounds might be like the Veld in Final Fantasy VI. Like enemies appear there after you fought them elsewhere. Oh no, I didn't even have a rest. What a goof. Okay. In that case, let's just see Gazmo distribute all that junk I gave you. Poison Dagger might be nice for Artian. No, because he can actually attack from the back row with the Staff of Fire. Nah, no one needs a Poison Dagger. Okay. What about a Deluxe Cuirass, though? Who could possibly use that? Not Rex, who has the Plate of the Warrior. Not Siobhan, who has Shiny Chain. Can Sing Sing even equip it? Of course not. So we don't really need it. Gazmo also has a Staff of Fire. That's why he can attack from the back. Okay. All this stuff is probably for nothing except maybe Rex. Nope. The Shikanshuri must be a ninja weapon. Oh, what about the support shield? Who uses shields? Flick is not equipped with a shield even though he's only one-handing a weapon. There. It wasn't all for naught. So yeah, they had actual Wizardry players send in their discs with their hero parties who had won the game. And they used those to make all of the enemy parties that you meet. And they gave them all catchy names. Like Flick's Fighters. Or, you know, Crom's Crusaders. What have you. Okay. Well, we gotta go right back. Via the rope ladder. Even this party isn't going to be leveling up at a great rate on the first floor. But at least there in the vicinity where getting like 250 is at least like, you know, 1%. Or more than 1%, probably like 4%. You know, it's a few percentage points towards a level up. As opposed to the other party, where it's basically negligible. Alright, Siobhan. 7 casts of Dios. Can you do it? That's promising. Ah, she rolled a 1. I'll come back to that. Artian rolled an 8. Redemption. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. Go back. Siobhan and Siobhan alone rests, and we're good to go. Okay. I don't know which, if any, of the... I know we have at least one of the exploration spells. I think Latuma pick. Oh, and Lamilwa. But not Maporphic, which we hopefully get real soon. Oh, we have Lit to fight. I don't think there's going to be any pits, but you can't be too safe. Okay. Well... Did I go? Oh, of course I went in there. Okay. So through here, into this area. Yeah, there are teleporter gimmicks involved with these untouched squares. Large sign attached to the wall reads, "Corridor ends. Go back." I think that's just, you know, like a false warning. But I'll save it for last. 1 psychic. Not least because it's a darkness area. Oh, we just put up Low Milwa. When they released that Wizardry 4, The Return of Weirdna, where you play as Weirdna and have to escape. So that game uses a modified version of the base Wizardry system, but uses it in a very unique way because it's really more of an adventure game than an RPG. It's not about figuring out your combat tactics. It's about figuring out how the hell is any of this possible. And one of the big things, I've only played a little bit about that game, but the very first puzzle, there are puzzles that depend on you, like basically demonstrating that you're a hardcore Wizardry fan who played the first games and paid attention. And so one of those takes the form at the very start of the game. The way that Weirdna gets his parties is he summons them from a pentagram. He can summon monsters from the other games. We gotta get Siobhan some better armor. She's in the front row with 6 AC. Meanwhile, Flick, the leader, fearlessly, is at -6, not sharing any of his great stuff with her. So you get to select, each floor has its own pentagram. Now at the pentagram, you can build Weirdna's party out of a selection of like 8 options of monsters. And even that is kind of a puzzle, and it's not a rainbow ray. It's trapless. $10. All that for $10. So like sometimes the puzzle is to if we're gonna win fights on this floor, what monsters might be able to do something useful in a fight? But the very first puzzle is that you start in like a 4x4 room with no doors. And what you need to remember is that in the original Wizardry, Milwa was not just a light spell. When you had light on, that's when you could see all the secret doors. But Weirdna is an evil wizard. He can't cast any priest spells like Milwa. So the very first thing you need to know is that when you build your party, you need to put priests in it. But you can't control the priests, and you cannot give them any commands outside of battle at all, and also not in battle. They behave randomly. So you then need to get into random battles in your little 4x4 room and hope that one of the priests in your party, fortunately, you're the monsters, so you get a stack of priests. But you need at least one of them to, when it chooses randomly from the spells it can cast, it needs to choose Milwa, and then you return to the map, and it's up for a very short time. You need to find that secret door. Really quite a cruel puzzle, considering that there's like 7 or 8 years between when the first Wizardry was released and when Return of Weirdna was released. One woodsman, dwarven woodsman. You would think a woodsman would be carrying an axe. Watch this be a rainbow ray. Nope. Friendly Gaiden? Well, Gaiden along, friends. Friendly minstrel. One magician. And it's dead. Excellent. Feel like probably none of this gear is going to be any good. Yeah, that's where the teleporter is. We've teleported. Six black bees. We have the surprise, so we'll just kill them with traditional killing. Down to 2. And they're all gone. I think one of these closets might be where Murphy's ghost is in the original. The door does not open. There's no keyhole, just a red handprint. In fact, I'm pretty sure literally that door is the one. Perhaps Murphy's ghost will make a return. Oh, and there's a one-way door that probably is eventually going to lead us back. Chopping up ants, smashing them with a mace, that's overkill. Don't know what I was expecting. Danielle and I actually just started rewatching Arrested Development. Because, at least in theory, you cannot do that too much. Oh, never mind. That was not the way back. We're still exploring this wing. Great. This is the way back, though. I think. A bunch of one-way doors that should eventually land on a teleporter. No, it's not. It's not a teleporter, but it is a sling stone. So I'm glad I checked. Conjurer goes down. Ghost's hand? Oh man, that seems cruel. Wasting all our healing before we even return. I guess I'll just go all out here. Oh my goodness, terrible rolls. Oh, thank goodness. Exactly one good roll there. Restored something like 15 hit points with 7 D8 of healing. Oh no. We're not out of there yet. This is another route back. In fact, thinking about it a little bit more, I think the way out is actually through this door next to me, if it's exactly the same. Wait, no. I take that back. I think there's another set of... This is it. This gets us to the teleporter. And then we should be in... Oh. Where's the door? Oh, it's just right in front of us. We just teleported. And now we're coming back through where it told us don't go, danger. Yep. Okay. Might as well get out of here and recover spell slots. I'm not going to do this twice, like go back to heal and then come back. We'll make do. Probably no one leveled up. Ha! Glad that I said that, so that the fates mocked me by rewarding me. Rex gains a level. Learn new spells. Gain strength. Gain vitality. So no piety. Gain luck. 9 hit points. A ways to go for the next one. And the rest of them are ambling along slowly. Oh, damn it. The other party is carrying a key. Fortunately, I remember that now, while I still have time for one more delve. Who has the key in the other party? Arg. Remove everyone but Flick, and hope it shouldn't be James. There we go. Oh, but I kept Flick, who has no space. That's okay. Go to the shop. Can Flick afford to have his item identified? One of them, at least. Yeah, sure, why not? Anointed mace? I don't think we need it, so I'm just going to sell it. Get back that money. Perfect. That'll do. Give that key to Flick. Should have paid to identify it first, since the name of the key might be helpful, and I bet Flick can't afford it. Let's see, though. If he can't afford it, fine. I'll just have him pay. Oh, yeah, sweet. The silver key. Came from the silver boar. Makes sense, I guess. Flick, Rex, Siobhan, Sing Sing, Casmo, Artian. Good stuff. Alright. And away we go. Back to the ancient cave. I guess first order of business is to update the map. I'll start with the northeast. We're making solid progress all around here. Okay. Up there, 2, and then there's a 1 by 2, 2 by 1, sorry. Sorry if anyone was offended when I temporarily reversed the X and Y axes. Corridor zone. Up here. Bam. Ring-a-ding-ding. Okay. And then just south of them, 2 by 2. Kind of just repeating the layout of the thing stacked upon it. I do find it odd that they didn't immediately ramp the difficulty up here, but I mean, maybe they're never going to ramp the difficulty up. Still had a fun time playing the game, so I won't. Do not think of myself as the kind of gamer who starts whining that they nerfed it. So hopefully I'm not. Alright, and then this, and right there at the end, T1 subscript, which will teleport us to what I will eventually label as T superscript 1. This is the darkness area. And then this goes right to the edge. I must have drawn maps when I played the first Wizardry. I must have. At any rate, it certainly ingrains the layouts into your mind. When you go through them as often as I had to beat the original Wizardry. This goes to here. And this comes down to here. One-way door. I'm not going to be able to label all of the one-way doors correctly. I don't... Oh, wait. Yes, I think I can, actually. I think I can get them right. First, okay. The shape here is just a box. When you're trying to use the Malor teleport spell late in the game of Wizardry to save yourself time, when you finish the delve, you're ready to retreat, you want to teleport back to this ladder in the bottom left, boy is it tricky, like, because you have to enter exactly how many levels up in the dungeon you want to go, plus coordinates. I think you can, or maybe this was Wizardry 5, just go up one more floor than required and get right to the castle. But if you actually aim, either maybe that's false, or maybe maybe I just hadn't discovered it. But it's nerve-wracking to be aiming blind, knowing that if you hit any of the unused squares, your just entire party is dead and cannot be retrieved. I guess the quicker way to do this, to do a grid, is to box that part off and then there. Okay. Then okay, so here is T superscript 1, the door into there, a locked door here. I haven't checked this door yet, so I won't draw it just yet. This is a one-way door. This is not. And then all of the rest of these are left, left, or west, west, north, 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 north. Oh, whoops. Drew this part up here wrong. Made the elbow shape incorrect. Okay. There's a door with a one-way here. And convergent one-ways. Down to there. Over to here. And then back in. So there's only 2 doors to check out in that area, one of which is currently locked. Maybe it opens to the silver key. Although the fact that all that appears on the door is a handprint does not augur well for the silver key being the secret. Okay, like 20 minutes, final expedition of the day. But a momentous day nonetheless. Oh hey, we did get into this area right here. At least for a certain number of steps before... Oh, you know what it is. T1. I remember now. T1's not here. This is a wraparound. But then comes back to here. And then T1. It's actually right there. Doesn't make a huge difference. You're just going down a long hall. But I might as well be precise. I wonder if they're going to just use wraparound dungeon floors everywhere now. Seems likely. Alright, let's go, team. Back this way. We've teleported. So yeah, what's up with this door? In the room stands the statue of some beast with the head of a monkey and the body of a giraffe. Crafted entirely from lapis lazuli, its pedestal is made of onyx. A mysterious scratch is on the upper part of it. Let's inspect. Found another key. Okay. There's no keyhole. Probably the key we just found is not hand-shaped key. Nope. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess we're done with this leg of the journey. So what haven't I inspected here? Quite possibly nothing. What if this is a 10-level dungeon? What if it's 10 level and all just Wizardry 1? I feel like probably not, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, not teleporters here. Wrap around. Obviously, this is also a darkness area. So I might as well. Here is where the elevator is eventually in the original Wizardry, I believe. Is there a secret door? No? Oh, no, wait. I think it's something more like this. Nope. Thought there might be a door on this side. I should look. Here we go. Go all the way as far north as I can get here. Elevator. And it's just already active. That's interesting. I'm not going to have the secondary party start experimenting with the elevator, though. Whoops. Imagine that is so annoying when you don't have a mini-map. That little nook. Okay. Cool. I guess we're actually done with the first level. Except for, obviously, the one place we can't get yet. So let's take this party down a level. See how the secondary party does down here. Probably save drawing the map for next time. An encounter. 3 marauders and a curate. Disappointed so far that we're not meeting new enemies, but give it time. Maybe. I hope. We'll see. Oh, I never checked what spells Rex got from his level up. Nothing into the 3rd circle yet. Guess I'll have Sing Sing, Pitchin, and Melito. But otherwise, just save slots. Even with this game not being as hard, this is a, low-level party. They don't have a lot of spell slots, and if we get to the point where we need them, we want to have them. Very fortunate that they're focusing their attacks on Flick and Rex, it looks like. Actually, they're missing Siobhan, too, even though her AC is not good. Mark of the Beast. Sets off the bomb. Sing Sing dies. Now we're playing Wizardry. And get in another fight immediately. Monsters get the initiative round. Okay. Well. Also now, the Warlock will be able to cast spells, and if he casts like a Melito even, that'll be enough to kill us. At least to kill the back row. And Artian just skipped getting Mahalito in the third circle. So I'll do Rakdo, which is Petrify. Well, they hit one of us. Ooh, Ren Siobhan with Great Sword, but missed. One of them was turned to stone, or at least is really stoned. The other one dies. They didn't drop treasure chests, which is great because... oh no. Did we also teleport at some point? No. Wrap around walls. Okay. There we go. Okay. We should hope for good rolls and try to get the weakened ones back on their feet. We won't be playing with any treasure chests here on the way out. This is that tension you want to feel. In Wizardry, like in the original Wizardry, like there's not enough storyline that you can't just be like, well, it's an accursed dungeon. It's very kind of silly in the Bard's Tale when the first dungeon is just supposed to be the sewers of the town, but they wrap around. What's the mechanism for that? And why are they using it in the sewer system? Oh, I made it back. If the runs are going to be that short, I can probably do one more brief one. So, yeah. That should be enough money to for Flick to pay Siobhan's resurrection. Come on. Pray, invoke. Sing Sing is cured. Good stuff. Actually, I might not. We'll see how many, how much it takes me here to revive everybody, heal everybody up. That might be all I've got time for. Doesn't help that Siobhan is nowhere as close to leveling up. And certainly Rex won't be. Okay. I don't think I remember Wizardry 1 level 2 enough yet to say. I can picture some of like level 3 and definitely level 4. But yeah, I don't think I have great, very clear memories of level 2. So I don't know if they're fully aping the layout yet. Well, it shall not be easy. Or at least it's easy. It's not fast. But we'll get there. Oh, come on, roll some 8s. A 1. 6. There's an 8. Hopefully, Siobhan might be getting close to having Dial, which is when the heal up for free process starts being a little less painful. Just until the enemies get tougher, I'm just not that into using the primary party on them. Once I find something where... Once we go down a level and it's just like, oh no, the secondary party can't be here, this is terrible. That's when I'll know it's time to switch back. But for now, we'll get them as much experience... Oh, come on. Oh. That'll do. Go back once more. Wonderful. Good enough. Sing Sing's not going to be taking a ton of hits, being in the back row. And if she sets off a bomb, she's just going to blow herself up. There's nothing we can do about that by healing her to full. Flick, Rex, Siobhan, Sing Sing, Casmo, Artian. Siobhan gives us Lomilwa and Latuma pick. She's at the... She's got one slot and one spell in the circle that contains Maporfic, the persistent -2 to entire party's AC spell. An essential bit of dungeoning power. Okay. Let's just see what we find. An encounter. 3 salamanders. I think we're going to be okay. Staffs of fire, staves of fire. Miss the salamander, but makes sense. Not much in terms of experience. Come on, Sing Sing, don't set off a bomb. Ghost sand, I don't believe it. Oh, okay. Save us, Sing Sing. Good stuff. I actually have to look at everyone's inventory and see. I don't care about scrolls. Gotta free up some slots. I guess I don't care about the statue the most anymore. But it feels wrong to drop quest items, even if the quest is no longer applicable. We should definitely sell the Plate of the Novice. I guess I don't need a short bow. Some of that might be okay. Don't care about potions, really. Okay. How am I? Yeah. soon to wrap up, but not just yet. Maybe I'll get stuck leaving the party out in the field. Or what if... No. So what if that text message I just received was Danielle saying she somehow got a ride home? Just terrible luck. Absolute, like, none of her coworkers go in, like, even a little bit. None of them could get her closer to us in a meaningful way. Even like a part way there, let alone just driving her home. Which would be great. Poison needle. Good work, Sing Sing. Although we do have one use of Latomophis, if need be. Friendly archers, let them go. A statue of a raccoon stands on a small pedestal. A sign behind it reads, "I've tricked hundreds of suckers." Let's search. Found a statue. Okay. We have what I think is probably supposed to be a Tanuki statue. On entering the room, you find your way blocked by a giant kappa. Dosukoi! The kappa pushes you out of the room. It's not a kappa, but that exact moment happens in Wizardry 1. So this is probably... I wonder if the whole cave is just Wizardry 1 again. Guess we're going to find out eventually. Warlocks could be bad, so I'll break out some spells against them. Look at Casmo. Absolutely stacked with spell slots. Artian's not doing bad. Okay, a couple of hits from them. But they're absolutely screwed now. Yep. Mark of the Beast. It's a bomb. At least we have a warning this time. Oh, but it was a magic drain. Damn it, Sing Sing. What are we paying you for? Out of curiosity, how bad is it? Catastrophic. Oh, Sing Sing made it the best. Casmo's okay. I should not be going this far down a long hall. Living on the edge. Friendly brother. We're all bros here. Give me a pound. I want to get in one more fight. So I might as well... Okay. And then I'll retreat. Oh no. Is that... 2 executioners. That feels like an enemy that could... potentially... bust out... a... you know... you die now attack. We'll hit him with everything, because why not? Let's see what happens. Gallant dies. 1 executioner dies. And they actually seem to be monks, not ninja types. So, probably wasn't going to be a decapitation attack. Come on, Sing Sing. Trapless? I don't believe it for a second. Good job, Sing Sing. I mean, not really. You're doing a terrible job. But we love you anyway. Because you're small and you fly. It's very cute. 6 toads. Got him. No chest. That's nice. Yeah. That's a whole... there are constitutional prohibitions in many civilized countries against the bare fists method of execution. I don't like this initiate's odds. Nope. Well, looks like we made it. Once again, I'll be doing some of my healing at the start next time. But hey, oh, nice. Oh, there's barely any. I will do the healing now, to be kind to myself for next time. Hey, Flick's almost there. Rex won't be. Siobhan's almost there. I'm desperately looking to see if I can justify just going in long enough to get that level up. No. No. I gotta be a good dude here. Great timing, Stavinsky. Hello, ahoy. I'm wrapping up, but I'll give you the briefing, which is that I took once I realized all the puzzles were removed from the Tower of Stillness, I was like, well, just walking through it with the primary party, I would have to grind, and I hate grinding. So I took the primary party, stomped through it. Indeed, it then opens up an ancient cave, which so far is using the map of the dungeon from the original Wizardry, at least on the first 2 levels. And what else? Is there anything else notable happening? No. I'll switch back to the secondary party because there's no difficulty ramp up. It's scaled exactly the same as the other dungeons so far. I suspect that won't remain the case, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, wait. I only needed Siobhan to rest here. There. Okay. Well, next time when we pick up, we'll just be trying to continue exploring the ancient cave. I'll have to draw the map for the second floor of what I get, but we have the first floor pretty much done. Look at it. It's exactly the same as Wizardry 1. The only remaining thing we haven't done here is get into this room, which is locked but has no keyhole, just a red handprint. Perhaps we'll find a boss who we get their hand after we kill them. I don't know. We do have some items. I guess, you know what? Why not? This will only take a sec. Pool all the gold onto Flick. It's not a ton of gold, but... Statue of Tanuki. And a ring of jewels. The rings of jewels don't seem to do anything, so I'll just sell them. Sword of Slash. Well, you can't equip it. And I don't remember the Sword of Slash being better than the Sword of Fire. The Shikanshuri we're never going to use. Seems to be a ninja thing. Played a novice I don't need anymore because played a warrior is the same thing but better. Same story with the Curus. Same story, we have so much best plate that we don't need. Siobhan. It does the opposite. As opposed to drying anything out. Ooh, fairy dress. I wonder if that's in any way different from fairy cloth. No way antique plate is not cursed. Just no chance. I'll try the fairy dress on Sing Sing next time. The unidentified dagger we found turns out to be a dagger. We're never going to need this deluxe cuirass. And if we ever do, we can buy it back. Strange item is always something boring like a lantern. Oh, whoops, I didn't pool. I actually use the Potion of Dios while I wait for this party to get any... Ooh, Nagamaki might be good for Rex. Have to... Because actually, in fact, right now I believe he's just using a katana. So a weapon with a special name almost has to be better. The other key we have is the copper key. Haha. And the Kodachi might also be good for Rex. Otherwise, we got a bunch of junk to sell. Blank shield might be good for someone. Actually, right now, we could even use the scroll Mahalito. So I'll hang on to it. And then Artian is the one I was just looking at. Okay. Hand these samurai-sounding weapons over to Rex. The Kodachi. Whoops. And the Nagamaki. He can equip both of them. Let's find it. I mean, he doesn't have an attack stat, so we can't find out right away. But Kodachi, Plate of Warrior, Kabuto, Waraji. Well, there's no way of knowing. I'll just have to swap in between them and try to get a sense of which one seems to be doing better. I guess there is a way of knowing. I could look it up, but I'm trying not to. All right, that's it. We're done here. So, what's on the agenda coming up? I've totally blown my vacation without doing anything special except a bunch of this and starting Ultima 7. Part 2 Serpentile. Although, what can you do? This vacation was kind of blown once, I don't know. Whatever. No point in dwelling on it. So, for the rest of this week, in the daytime, tomorrow, and again on Friday, I'm going to play some Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpentile. Unfortunately, Danielle's work from home day tomorrow is canceled. So 2 more vacation days were crammed in between long commutes in the morning and afternoon. So perhaps not the longest Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpentile sessions that I would like to have, but I will have them. And then, because there's no Friday Night Frosthaven this week, probably some combination of Thursday and Friday evening, or Friday evening, or Friday evening. I'll do something. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't promise it. I'll announce it if I decide to do it. I don't know. This weekend, though, I can tell you, for sure, we have Dark Sun Shattered Lands on Saturday. We're going west, finding out what's out there. And on Sunday, we'll start Sweet Home, the Famicom adventure, horror adventure RPG by Capcom that is both acclaimed in its own right, and it's pretty cool. I played a tiny bit of it. And it's also a landmark game in gaming history because it was the basis for, it was kind of the, Resident Evil started as a remake or a follow-up before becoming its own thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and then next week, well, maybe we'll finish this. Maybe. I hope so. And some more Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpentile. And we'll have Greg and James beat 'em up back. We'll have Friday Night Frosthaven back next week. And it's always dicey trying to get Danielle to do things. But right now, she's committed to the debut of Hey Babe, can we play this game? Our couples gaming stream where I will get her to play games and she will share with us a non-gamer's perspective. If that does happen, we're starting it off with Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, a visual novel about witches and tarot cards and stuff. It sounded neat when I read about it, and it sounded like something she'd enjoy. We'll see. All right, that's where we are, and that's where we're going. Hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway, so thanks for stopping by. And until next time, when we're in that ancient cave together, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.